Making sure you can see the rods and stuff. Hey, maybe we'll even catch something today. Who the hell knows? Oh boy. How we doing this morning? Anybody here? Yep. Couple people. Good morning. Bassy bait. I'm going to bed. No problem. I'll catch you next time. I'm just getting set up. We're here. We're just getting our act together. Just getting our act together. Just hang in there, folks. River's moving pretty good today. I'm going to have to use probably 4 ounces for most of my stuff. Yeah, still up a little high. We're gonna put the old 4-ounce sinker on. If I don't, I think it'll wash the bait right down the road. There's also a bit of debris floating down, so we'll probably have to deal with that as well. Today I have 3 different baits. I got live bait, I got chicken, and I'm gonna have cut bait as soon as I find my knife. Oh yeah. Okay. I'll hang in there. I'm right in back of the camera. I'm getting my stuff figured out. Gotta get everything ready. All right, first things first. I'm going to go with a live sunfish on this rod. Try to remember this because I'll forget. So the first rod here is going to have a live sunfish. Just like that. This is hopefully for a flathead. And hopefully that 4 ounces is going to be enough to keep them down there. Hopefully. That's one in. Oh, boy. Making it tough for yourself. All right, this next one, this is going to be cut bait. This one will be a nice piece of bloody, bloody cut bait. Yucca. All right. Yeah, the current's pretty strong. It's pulling them down. Now we'll get to it. Now, last one is going to be a piece of chicken breast that has been marinating in chicken liver. You all know that's my secret bait. Who do we got in here this morning? Got 20 people in here. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Tazzy, Cindy, I don't know who else. Haven't had a chance to look at the chat very well yet. But we're getting there. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Hang around. I think we're going to get something this morning. All right, first rod you can see, live bait, cut bait. And the last one's going to be a chunk of chicken. A chunky piece of chicken. See if we can scare up a channel cat. All right, I think we're ready. I think we're ready. I'm almost ready to sit down with you all. Just hang in there a minute. Hang in there. Hang in there. Okay. All right, let's see. Can you all see the rods okay? We got 1, 2. That last one is kind of hard to see, isn't it? That's too close. All right, I think you can see all 3 of them. Whew, so, good morning, everybody. Gray Wolf, Tessie, Gray Wolf, I remember. Yeah, I remember most of you folks. Okay. As long as you can see everything all right, I'm happy. Live bait, cut bait, and a piece of chicken on the end. And somebody better remember that because I'll forget. River's still up a little bit. The river's a little cloudy. Current's moving pretty good. I got 4-ounce sinkers on, and I can see it's still wanting to pull the line down, but that's okay. So, haven't been on for a while. How's everybody been doing? Larry Wood, how you doing, bud? Where are you fishing? Fishing on the Schuylkill River in southeast Pennsylvania. Most of you folks know that by now. But I figured I'd come downstream from the more active area up where almost everybody else fishes. It could beat up pretty good, so I figured I'd come down. I'm downstream about a half a mile from where most of the action is. Cindy, morning. Woggle. King Crimson is one of my favorite groups. Of course, that comes out, I think, from the 60s, late 60s or so. I have a couple of their songs on my phone. Love it. I think not too many people have probably heard of that group, but I'm one of their fans. Just love fishing. I'm trying to keep up with you guys, please. Gotta watch the polls, gotta watch the chat. I gotta get my video camera out. Because you never know what's gonna come around. You just never know. All right. Get the video camera ready to go because today, folks, we're going to catch something. That's a half-assed promise, but anyway, we'll see what happens. Let's see, Larry Wood. You live in Sussex, New Jersey. There you go. Fishing and hunting outdoors. Welcome. Good to see you. It is time for my first coffee. Yeah, we got a good bit of current. I can see got a bunch of debris floating down too. I can see that collecting on that last line. This could be a bit of a challenge up here, down here today with this river up like it is. Up at the dock where you usually see Steve or even myself, water's still a little off color, I'd say. And it's still a little higher than I like it. Probably about 6-8 inches higher than I like it. But maybe that'll make something happen, I don't know. All right, let's see. Show us your catch. Circle John Adventures. If I catch something, I will show you the catch. It could happen any minute now, or it could happen 3 hours from now. Who knows? We shall see what we shall see. How deep are you fishing? Hey, Larry, it's where I'm casting, it's probably 10 feet. Might be 12, but I think with the 4-ounce sinker, I've I could kind of feel how quick it was going down. I think it's about 10. That's usually what it is here. But it's the river narrows right here, and you get quite a bit of current, and then we got some debris building up, coming down. Nothing big, but just a bunch of small junk. Got live bait, cut bait, and a piece of chicken on the end. Hope you all can see all 3 rods. Might be a little close there on that one. There we go. That's better. $63 people tuning in. I appreciate everybody coming in. Join the chat if you like, or just sit back and enjoy. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like button, please. That'd be nice. Got a nice morning here in southeast Pennsylvania. It's 6 o'clock, give or take 10 seconds. It's supposed to have a really warm day here. It's supposed to go up in the upper 80s. Right now it's probably 60 degrees. River's calm, no wind. I don't think the fish have woke up yet though. Nice place. Yeah, it's nice here. Sure would like to catch something for you. Yesterday I was carp fishing, didn't go live, but I did get one nice carp at one of the local lakes. So I was pretty happy with that. I got that on video. There's a bite on that end rod, huh? You all see that? You all see that? Well, how dare that fish disturb my peace and quiet and coffee? Something banged it. I don't know. We'll give him a little more time, then we'll check the bait. Just like you're live. Fish still sleeping? Yeah, I think they're still asleep. They'll wake up in a minute or two. Down below me, about another half mile, is a dam. So from the dam up above is where I usually fish. Below the dam gets a lot shallower and swifter, of course. But the water's moving here a lot quicker than what I like it. There's a big bend in the river up above me, and the water comes around there, then it gets narrow and it shoots right down through here. This is the Schuylkill River Trail. There will be people walking by occasionally, riding their bike, walking their dog. But that'll happen in a little while, not quite yet. They aren't up yet either. Hey, PH3NT3M. I don't know. Good morning anyway. Rhoda, how's it going? I haven't seen your name before. Where are you from, Rhoda? You may have been in here before, I just don't remember. Once in a while, sitting here like this early in the morning, once in a while I'll see a mink come up along the rocks. I've seen mink here, I've seen otters, I've seen beavers, deer, and whatever have you. Saw a fox this morning coming in. Hey, let's see, fish still sleeping. Rare Beagle, hey, what's happening? Welcome in. Thanks for dropping by. Kayak dangler. Good morning, sir. Hey, if you like what you see, hit that like button. I got 80 people in here and 19 likes. That's kind of unbalanced. If you don't like what you see, go somewhere else. Or hang out a little bit. Maybe it'll get better. Who knows? It might just get better. I'm going to have to check that end rod there. That hit pretty hard. Might have pulled the bait off. I'll give it another 5 minutes and I'll check it. Rare Beagle, I got 3 rods in. My first rod has live sunfish. The middle rod, the black rod's got a cut bait. And the far rod's got a big chunk of chicken. I had a hit on that, so I'm going to be checking that in a couple minutes just to see if the chicken came off. Already smashed that like, and people, please, thank you very much. Oh gosh, come on, fish. Let's give them a thrill. Anyway, hope you're having a coffee with me or whatever else. Depending on what time zone you're in, could depend on what you're drinking. There goes that end rod again. I think I better check that. I think I got some debris on there. Yeah, this is the trouble I'm going to have today. See, picked up a big old leaf and started dragging the bait around. Yeah. Let me get another chunk of bait. Just give me a minute, folks. I'll be right back. Getting new bait, hanging. Be right with you, just hanging there. All right, fresh bait on that end rod. Let's see, anybody jump in here? What state? In Rare Beagle, Pennsylvania, southeast Pennsylvania. Thanks, Tazzy. Thanks for keeping up with everybody there. Ohio. I've been to Ohio. I drive through Ohio when I'm on my way to Michigan. Don't do much in Ohio. Do the game wardens come around to check? I wouldn't say regularly. Maybe I've been checked maybe twice a year. Once in a while they pop in. That's okay. They're doing their job. No fear of game wardens. They're good people. If you're afraid of them for some reason, then you're doing something wrong. Matt Perkins. Good morning. Also from Ohio. The game wardens will put their boat in upstream there once in a while on the weekends and patrol the river for safety reasons and whatever else. But Burko's Fishing Adventure. Good day, hey buddy. Nice to see you. Good to see you come in. I haven't been live for a while. Kind of taking a break, but kind of taking a break because the fish are taking a break. And I hate to go through 3.5, 4 hours alive and not catch a fish for you all. There goes that end rod, guys. I'm not telling you. Fish on, baby. Fish on. Feels like a channel cat. Yeah, nice little channel cat. Not a big one, but hey, first fish of the day, little channel cat. Little channel cat. Get him taken care of here. There you go. Pretty nice, huh? Pretty fish for sure. See if I can get this hook out. Come on, baby. There we go. Hook's out. Beautiful channel cat. Say hi. They are pretty fish. Look at those spots on them. All right, so there you go. Get him back in. 1 and a 2 and a 3. There you go. Finally got a fish. That was on that chunk of chicken, so maybe that's the deal today. No, not going to eat them. Going to put them back. Larry Wood, way to go! Yeah, finally got a fish on live. How about that? Okay, let's get it rebaited. Get it baited up. Put it back in there. Maybe we'll get lucky again. They don't have to be big, they just got to be alive. See, I got this chunk of chicken that had been marinating in chicken liver for a while. So that makes the chicken have that chicken liver flavor that they like. Without all the mess of chicken liver. That's the whole idea. Be right with you. Hang on. See, all my gear is in back of the camera, so when I gotta do stuff, I'm in back of the camera. All right, let's get this baby in there and get another one. Okay, all set up. So unfortunately, I don't have a lot of chicken with me today, but I got a few more pieces. Maybe that's going to be the ticket. So for those of you just coming in, I got a live bait on this rod, I got cut bait on the middle rod, and a piece of chicken on the other rod. 94 people in here, 31 likes. If you like what you see, hey folks, hit that like button, please. Breamer tasty? Yeah, breamer good. Sunfish, bream, same thing. I'm up in Canada. I ain't even had catfish before. Justin, where about in Canada are you? Shrimp with garlic powder always works. Yep, you're right. Rare Beagle, I agree. That's a good combination. I've used it before. I just, not today. Everybody has a secret recipe. That's a good one. I've heard that one a few times. I think it's tough to beat chicken liver, but chicken liver is a son of a gun to work with. Alberta, okay. I've been to Ontario quite a few times, never been to Alberta. South of Red Deer. I'll have to look that one up on the Google Maps. I don't know where that is. That sounds like it's out in the boondocks. Back in the spring on the river here, we were catching really big channel catfish, 8, 10, 12 pounds. But things went kind of dead near the end of April and May. Kind of dead, and now it's June. The channel cats that have been caught in the last few weeks have been small like that. But hey, a fish is a fish, right? Great pike and, oh yeah, I'll bet it is, Justin. Great pike and walleye. Love to fish both of those fish. Walleye, great eating. Pike are good action. You get a lot of action from them. They are aggressive as heck. I love it. No, Todd, the water is moving pretty good. It's just calm, but there's a pretty good current in the river today. Actually, it's moving quicker than what I like it. I don't like it going so fast. We're trying for flathead or channel cats. Let's see, got a 17.8 northern pike. That's a pretty good one. Rare Beagle, how heavy is a good fish in this river? The flatheads in this river are up in the 40, close to 50 pound range. I've gotten, my best is a 30. Plenty of them in the 8 to 10, 12, 15 pound range. But there are a few people that get out here in the boats at night and they get the big ones. So a 20, 30, 40 pounder isn't rare. The flathead fishing in this river, though, unfortunately, so far this year has been a bummer. We had a couple weeks where they were active, but then the water temperature, and I keep saying this, the weather has been so horrible. It's been raining, it's been cold, it's been warm. The water temperature goes up and down and up and down, and the fish do not like that. They like it to be, constantly either steady or on a steady rise. I'll take the water temperature later, but it's probably only in the low 60s. It had been up as high as 67 or 68 a couple weeks ago, and then it got cold and it got rainy and the water temperature went down and shut the fish down. It really messes them up. The catfish are so small where I need to get back down south. Small block Chevy. Good morning, Patrick. Good morning. Julio Cruz. Blessings from Puerto Rico. What am I going to do when they go into spawn? The flatheads will go into spawn when the water temperature reaches about 80, which is usually the end of June or July. And I'm still going to continue to fish for them because you can still catch them, but they are good. So it is going to be a little bit slow, but It's been horrible all year, so won't be that different. I got a big log coming down here. It's probably going to hit one of my lines. I may have to deal with that in a couple minutes or less than. Good to be a part of the stream. Hey, thank you. Hit that like button if you like it. Appreciate you all being here. Try to keep up with the chat. Sometimes it's a little hard. Yeah, rare beagle, when the fish go into spawn, whatever you're fishing for, be it bass or muskies or catfish or walleyes, you just got to deal with it. They can still be caught. You're just not gonna be as good as it is when they're not spawning. So pre-spawn's good. Post-spawn can be a little shaky. Here comes that piece of log. Maybe I will miss my lines, I hope. A lot of debris in the river today. And Honest John, the catfish that Homer Simpson caught near this. What? I never knew Homer Simpson caught a catfish. The catfish that Homer Simpson caught near this river. I don't know, Honest John, you got me mind boggled. There goes that log. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. SP9WN. I guess that's spawn. Hey, thanks for coming in. Good to see you. If you're just joining, 10 minutes ago or so, I did get a small channel cat. There's a bite again. Gotta let him take it. That's them small channel cats biting on it again. Might be what we're dealing with today. Doesn't look like the cut bait or live bait's getting any action. I don't know if you can see that end rod bouncing. He's just playing with it, but that's what the small ones do. Sometimes they actually get on there and they just don't run away with it. First rod here's got live sunfish on, the middle rod's got cut bait, and the end rod, which is getting banged around a bit, has a piece of chicken on it. Yeah, let's see what's going on here. Honest John, you should do some ancient ceremony. Yeah, to evoke the estuary. Boy, there's some. William Klein, Lost 40 Lodge. Good morning. What made you start YouTube? Rare beagle. That's a good question. Let me get this fish first. Anyway, rare beagle, to answer your question, I started doing videos on YouTube for the heck of it, and then I got into really liking the editing part of the videos. So if you ever looked at my channel, the early videos, some of them are pretty long and unedited, and you just, like, there's nothing happening a lot of the times. But as time went by, I got to enjoy the editing process, and I got more of my videos are more, you know, I put together more of the action and cut out all the nothingness. And then a couple months ago, I figured I'd try the live thing, and here I am. All right, let me get some new bait on this rod. Again, I'm in back of the camera getting my stuff. I'm gonna put a new piece of chicken on the channel cats are really banging this chicken this morning. So I'm probably gonna run out of chicken pretty soon. We'll see. Give it a couple minutes. I'm going to check the other rods, make sure they aren't hung up on rocks or something. This first rod with the live sunfish, I haven't seen him move. Yeah, I gotta check this guy out here. The sunfish is still on, I can feel him. We'll cast him back out. Maybe got the live sunfish on that one. However, I have to reposition the hook because it's just about ready to rip out. Alrighty, live sunfish. Not a big one, but it's a small one. See what happens. The middle rod has cut bait. I might go check that when I'm done. Not a fish, folks, it's just a bunch of junk. Okay. All right, we're done messing around for a few minutes. All right, all the bait's good. The middle rod's moving around already for some reason. Might be the bait settling in there. Okay, what's going on here? I'm missing the chat here. Benny 1966, hello. Harold John Gertz, whatever. Keep the emojis to a minimum, please. Couple, 2, 3, 4 is okay, but don't do a whole line like that. Doing fine. I've been spoiling the grandkiddos. Hey, Jackson, that's always good to spoil the grandkids. Unfortunately, I got 4 of them, but they're all grown up into adults, so I don't spoil them anymore. I let them spoil me. Here comes one of the park maintenance people down the trail with his little buggy. I'm gonna have to say hi to him for a second. Got a little one today. Yeah, better than nothing.
Nobody's been here.
No? Oh, look at the river. It's horrible. It's just now getting down a little bit, but it's really off color. But yeah, little channel cats are tearing the bait up. Other than that, but I figured I'd get away from the crowd. Nobody's been. I wonder where Steve was. I haven't seen him all the last 3 or 4 days. Yeah. I know Bob was out at a couple different areas. I was up at Green Lane yesterday. Got a carp. So I figured I'd take a walk down here today.
Carp as big as our carp?
No. No, they weren't. They were. One was 11 pounds. Another guy got one that was about 12, 13. Yeah, there's carp in here that are pretty good. Anyway, what's happening around here? Anything? Nothing?
My buddy George there, Saturday afternoon about 3:20. Everything was nice and calm, after the rains and winds and all that Friday night. We're sitting there in their living room, all of a sudden you see this big tree pulled his truck, pulled the white car.
Where did he live?
We're supposed to get back to him.
You were there, about that. Wow. Totally, huh? Well, better hit the cars than the house.
Yeah.
The house that's major stuff. The cars can be replaced pretty easy. Oh well.
He's out shopping for one today.
Well, that's always fun. I sold cars for 27 years. Ain't like it used to be, but anyway. All right.
You can't even touch a new truck for $50,000.
No, you can't.
If I had that much money, I'd buy me a piece of property on a hill somewhere.
Yeah. That's why I have the old thing I got. It's $30,000 barely gets you a decent car. And 50, I don't think you can find a good pickup truck for even 50. They got so many options and shit on them that are standard now.
More things go wrong. Yeah, every time you take it to the dealers or something now, it's $1,000.
Just about. Always something. Yeah. Yeah, gone are the days when you can get a new car for $200 a month.
It costs me what? Pushing $80, $85 just to do the oil change.
Oh, yeah.
Doing it myself.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm tired of that too.
Yeah, my Escape I have is a 2008, 100 and some thousand miles on.
Excuse me.
No problem. Oh, sorry, bud.
Thanks.
I want to stop the runners. Did it? That's a good looking truck though. You take care of it, obviously.
16. Here, that's going to be my last one.
That's the way I look at it. If mine blows up, my wife's got, we have one nice car in the family, a nice Mazda. So if my car blows up, then I'm done with it. I don't need it. I just told her, I said, you can drop me off at the fishing hole every morning. It'll be fine. All right, I'm going to get back to...
Tell her not to forget to bring lunch when she comes.
Yeah, that's right. I eat lunch at 12.
Yep.
All right, see you later. And there you go. So much for that. Let's see what's If I missed anything, sorry, I had to chat with the maintenance guy a little bit. Now that would be different. Probably play known fish. Jason, where the heck you been? I ain't seen you for a while. Good luck. Yeah. Well, if you're at work, but thank you. If you probably didn't see it, but probably a half hour ago now, I got a small channel cat. But good to see you, Jason. Ah. Got a lot of junk floating down the river today. Here comes a couple walkers with their dog. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Get some of those snakeheads. I hear they're in all the waterways now.
They're coming all over the place, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, fuck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, what happened to the fish? Come on, fish, wake up. What are we doing here? What am I missing? Black Panther fishing. Good luck. Good morning. KY Kelly, me and my dad are going night fishing. Well, I hope you have some luck there. If you're going night fishing, well, you must be fishing for catfish. Honor something else, I can't pronounce it. We want big fish, big fish. Play Credence. Sweet Home, yeah. Hey, what the heck's going on there? Come on, fish. Let's get another one. Haven't seen the eagle yet. Most of the time I see an eagle fly up or down the river. We need about another week of calm weather for this river to get right. It's off color, it's a little high, and there's a lot of crap floating down it. Come on, fish. Let's see, what were you? Big fish, play Credence. Hello from Ukraine. Good morning. Let's see. Good morning to you, but it's probably not morning over in Ukraine. Hope you're trying to stay safe over there. Good morning from Oklahoma. Okay, Derek, appreciate that, but we do not do any religion and politics or any other BS. So we'll keep it simple, dude, but thank you. Hippo. Honest John, the river life would be dancing down the stream with banjos and guitars. The river life. Daniel Fitzgerald. Let's see, what are you doing? DJ Spin Master, good morning from Florida. Good morning to you. I guess we're in the same time zone. It's 6:37 here in southeast Pennsylvania. About a half hour ago, if you care to go back through the video, I did get a small channel catfish. Nothing to get too excited about, but a fish is a fish is a fish. Daniel, you must be, if you're fishing down there, you must have either some good saltwater fishing or inland bass fishing. I've been to a few of the lakes in Florida. I've been to Okeechobee, Toho, a couple of them other ones, Lake Tarpon. Honest John, you should have your, well, Honest John, I don't have a guitar. Never learned to mess around with one of them. Brother James, hello. Good morning. Welcome aboard. Come on, fish. For a while there, a little channel catcher banging the heck out of that chicken, but they ain't doing it now. Got cut bait out there, got live bait, cut bait, and chicken. There you go, Ghetto. I just answered your question. Live bait on the first rod, cut bait on the second rod, chicken on the third rod. Are you using chicken livers? No, I don't have the liver on, but I got chunks of chicken breast that have been marinating in chicken liver. So that gives the chicken breast a pretty good flavor. And I don't have to mess with the liver. And that's why I do it. Because liver, although liver is a good, probably the best bait, it's also the worst bait to work with. So I try to get around that by soaking my chicken in chicken liver. Daniel Fitzgerald. Oh, okay, there you go. Now, there's ways to keep the liver on. You know, you can tie it on with string, or you can use a like a netting that they have. But it's still a mess to mess with. So. But I know it's probably the best. But I try to avoid it if I can. It's kind of a last resort for me. Although I do got some with me this morning. Guido just got back into fishing and was looking up what you use next time. And you popped up. What river, Jim? This is southeast Pennsylvania. It's the Schuylkill River, and if you can spell that, you get a gold star. 4x4 forever. I do got a live bluegill on this first rod. The second rod I got a cut bluegill, cut bait, and the other rod I got a piece of chicken on it. So I'm offering him a smorgasbord out there. Biggest catfish ever caught was on garlic shrimp. Yeah, there's that garlic shrimp thing again. I gotta try that again. I've tried that once. Didn't have any luck, but that doesn't mean it's not good. Garlic shrimp. So how do you prepare that? Do you just get the shrimp and soak it in garlic, or what do you do there? I like your idea. I have a... Yeah, I cut the chicken up and then I put it in a bag, plastic bag with chicken liver, and I let that marinate for a day. And then I'll make up 4 or 5 bags and put them in the freezer. Come on, fish, let's go here. Yep, it is easy. That's why I do it. If it's easy, I'm gonna do it. But I want to know more about that garlic shrimp. I do both shell on and shell off. Throw it out, put a bunch of garlic powder in. Oh, there you go, okay. All right, Rare Beagle, I'll give that another shot. And then what I like about the shrimp is it's easy to put on those big hooks. I use a a 6 or an 8/0 circle hook, and the shrimp go on those hooks pretty darn good. Marinate overnight in garlic powder. Okay, James, I'm going to take it all in, and I'm going to go home today. I'm going to buy some shrimp and garlic powder, and next time I come out, I'll have that. It also stays on the hook a little better, probably. Walmart has the cheapest frozen shrimp, $5.50 a bag. Anthony, good morning. Man, you missed it. I got a, don't get too excited. I got a small channel cat about, I guess, a half hour, 45 minutes ago. But it was a pretty one. It was a pretty one for sure. Down on the river today. Without carp fishing yesterday, I didn't go live, but I did get a pretty nice carp, around 11 pounds. First spinning. Okay. Having my little bit of coffee with you folks. What do we got here? 76 people in, 54 likes. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, it's Anthony. I'll tell you what. The water's smooth. There is no wind. The weather has finally gotten decent. Got nice warm weather yesterday and today and the next couple of days. No rain in the forecast. But unfortunately, the river is still off color and running a little high. So it might be another day or two until that gets a little better. But yeah, we finally got some decent weather without wind. We had such a wet, cold, windy spring. We have a bunch of garage sales this weekend. I'm going hunting, and yeah, I hope you find some. I do look at a lot of garage sales too for fishing gear all the time. Always got my eye open. Not that I need any, but you know, you never have enough, even though you don't need it. Here comes the maintenance guy again, up with his little buggy. Catfishing, Chris? Yes, I'm catfishing. Got a good morning, competitive angler. Good morning. Yeah, I'm catfishing. What was I talking about? Oh, God. Ben, hello. Chris, thank you very much. Rare Beagle, how many viewers did you have on your first live? Good question. I think if I remember right, might have been 54, something like that. I forget, not much. But you know, every time I go live now, it gets better and better. I think just a matter of being a little consistent. There's other people that go live every day. I can't do that. I go try to do 2 or 3 times a week. Sometimes only 2, but hey, it's fun. Your Phillies got swept. Yeah, but they kicked butt yesterday up in Toronto. They kicked the Blue Jays' butt. The first inning, they got 6 runs. What have I got for bait? First rod, live sunfish. Second rod's got cut bait, cut sunfish. And the last rod's got a piece of chicken on it. Are you on the East Coast? Rare Beagle, yeah, I'm southeast Pennsylvania. I'm about 20 miles. Some people say 25, so I'll say 23 miles west of Philadelphia. The Schuylkill River here that I'm fishing on actually flows down into the Delaware River, and then that flows into Philadelphia and then out to the ocean. So if you're a good swimmer, you could jump in the river and swim down to Philadelphia. Schuylkill River. River rat, flat cats. Well, I gotta show you something. Hang on, keep your. I gotta show you something. Oh wait, this is okay. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you something here. Look at this. Can you see that? Can you see that shirt? Schuylkill River Rats, baby. Did you see that? Did you get a good look at it? River Rat Flat Cats. That's a bit of a tongue twister. What kind of line do I use? Ghetto, I'm using my reels and my rods and reels have 50-pound braid on Power Pro. Because you never know when you're going to get that big old flathead. We got some big flatheads in this river. My best is 30 pounds, but they've been caught up over 40, well over 40 pounds. Most of the time they catch them big ones at night, of course. Few people get out here in the river and in their boats at night and fish. I don't know what happened to this small channel. I'll have to check that chicken bait, because usually the channel cats are banging it all over the place. I haven't had a hit. Just had something in the water here. I don't know what. Once in a while I do see a mink run around. Sometimes the mink will come right up along the rocks, and as soon as you see me, they turn around. Let's see. Were you catching them on the last trip, Chris? The last time I was live, no, I didn't. I was on for 4.5 hours and never even got a nibble. But I was up river about a half a mile. Sometimes you catch them and sometimes you don't. God said adventure did, and mics are. TJ's mics are easy to use, and we will be able to hear you even when you catch a fish, huh? Thanks for subscribing. Hey, I can subscribe back to you, but you gotta get on my YouTube channel. You gotta leave a comment on any one of the videos. I'll see that later. I'll be able to check your channel out. If I like your content, if I like what I see, I'll subscribe back to you. I'm not just going to subscribe for the heck of it. But anyway, that's how that works. How many times do you fish spot before going to a different? Ghetto. Usually I'll stick in one spot for the whole live. I'm not going to flip-flop around. But I fish different spots every now and then. I'm not going to change spots the same day though. William Klein's last 40 lambs. Good morning. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Yep, that's true. But I'll tell you what, it's fun feeling like a nut once in a while. I'm gonna have to check that end rod. I can't believe it. Channel cats aren't biting on that one. Sometimes the current's strong enough to rip it off. I got 4-ounce sinkers on, and it's still moving the stuff downstream a bit. And let's see, you are a good fisherman. Enjoy your. Yeah, I've been fishing all my life, so I do enjoy it. I catch flathead in OZ. I'm not sure what OZ is. You can tell me, you can enlighten me on that one. Don't want to be fishing on credit. That's pretty good. I like that. You know what? I am going to check. That's a good one. I like that. Yeah, there's no bait on this. I can tell right away. As soon as I picked that up, I could tell the bait was going. All right, put some bait on here. I got all my gear in back of the camera, so when I'm doing stuff with my gear, you ain't gonna see me. Might be able to hear me, but you ain't gonna see me. Let's see, I got a few pieces of chicken left. I thought that bait came off because usually the little channel cats are getting right on it. What we want is a big flathead. Whether or not we'll get that, I don't know. Yeah, there's that chunk of chicken we were talking about. Fishing on credit, that's good. I like that. All right, shouldn't be long. Let's see, what am I missing here? When I get away from the chat, there's so many people in, I get behind. So if you're asking questions and I haven't answered them, I'm sorry. Beautiful view, good morning. Josie, yes it is. Good morning, I tagged out in Turkey. Got one with 3 beards, that's pretty good east. I figured it might be spring gobbler season around now. I don't go hunting myself. You're using just plain raw chicken. Chris, I explained earlier, I get the chunk of chicken and I cut it up, put it in a plastic bag with chicken liver. Let it marinate in chicken liver for a day or so. And then I'll make up a bunch of them and I'll put them in the freezer. And then when I go to use them, the chunks of chicken have the chicken liver flavor. And there you go. There you go. Somebody's helping me out here. Peter, hello. Michael, I'm not fishing for bass, just sitting along the river fishing for catfish. There's a bite on the end rod already. Just threw that chicken in there. I saw it move. Not catching bass today. We're not fishing for bass. I don't know if y'all can see that end rod enough or not. Let's see, I like the idea. Nice. Okay, good to see you again. Let's see, Sleepy Cod. Yeah, I got a small channel catfish probably 45 minutes ago. You'd have to go back through the video. Pretty darn little fish, but little. You ever have flathead bite, a 5-pound channel on a bank line? I'm not sure what you're talking about there. I meant river songs, not sins. Sleepy Cod, trying to keep up. Alaskan Wild Adventures, hello. Welcome in. A nice calm day on the river here. It's going to be getting pretty hot today around here in southeast Pennsylvania. Supposed to go up in the high 80s. finally got some decent summer-like weather upon us. So for those of you just joining, if you ever fished Susquehanna River, I've been down there a few times with a buddy in a boat. Caught walleye, caught flathead, caught smallmouth bass, caught largemouth bass down there, big carp. Yep, I just don't get down there too much. But a channel catfish on, and I've never had a flathead get a hold of something else that I was bringing in, but I'm sure that could happen. That end rod's got a nibble on it, the one with chicken on it. Keep an eye on that one. Right now there's a lot of little, I'll say small channel cats in this river. They're the only thing that's happening. The big channel cats, I don't know where they got to, but this river is full of big channel cats, 8, 10, 12 pounds in the spring. But I don't know where the heck they go in the summer. Where are you from? If you're asking me, it's southeast Pennsylvania. Sarfaraz. Doing okay. How are you? I'm going to Virginia Beach. Good luck down there, East. That ought to be interesting. I don't know what the heck's biting down there. A whole different world. Which means it's time to take my pills. From London, Eddie Booth. Good morning, sir. London, India. Michael, you got a 2-pound bass. That's a good start. They get a lot bigger. Keep on fishing. All right, I got to break away from the camera here a minute and take my pills because I'm an old guy. Don't even ask me what type of pills I take. I ain't gonna tell you. But they're keeping me alive. Yeah, well, that's life. Let's see if I can get them without spilling them all over the place. Ah, yes. Okay, pills are down. Pills are down. The only thing wrong with that chicken is they get pulling on it and it pulls right off the hook. It gets soft pretty quick. So we'll have to be checking that. Different spot today or just different view? Matt, I've been down here once or twice before, but yeah, it's a different spot. I'm not upriver, I think is where you're talking about, where the dock is in the parking lot and all that. So this is downriver about a half a mile. Alabama. I guess he has the keys to the cabinet. Whatever. Robert Longora. Hello, good morning. Wherever you're from, Rocket Watcher. Sub for the views. Hey, I'll be more than happy to sub back. If you guys have a YouTube channel, get on my YouTube channel, leave a comment on any one of the videos. And when I check them out, I'll be able to go to your channel and see what you got going on. If I like your content, I'll definitely sub back. Come on, fish. Whoa, what was that? Phoenix, Arizona, Robert. Cool. Been out there to Arizona a few times. In times of strife, fishing will save your life. I guess so. Half century, good morning. Welcome in. The view is better than the fishing right now, so. Right where I'm sitting, right in back of me is a cliff that goes straight up about 300 feet. So you can see the sun hitting the top of the trees over there, but the sun's not going to get here where I'm at until, oh gee, maybe 10, 11 o'clock. But it's coming up from the backside, that's the east. And like I said, it's a 300-foot cliff straight up in back of me. Let's see, Anthony Serrano, Honest John, it was a doctor's joke, somewhat fictitious pardon. I don't know, John, Honest John, using them big words. I got you though. Biggest fish you ever caught. Michael, never fails somebody, whoops. I was nibbling on it, but I pulled too early. Anyway, Michael, answer your question about the biggest fish I ever caught. 50-inch muskie up in Canada some years back. Them little channel cats banging it again. All right, where are we at here? Anthony, are you answering me? Yeah, occasionally, folks, for those of you that haven't been on the channel much, occasionally when you ask a question, somebody else will answer it for you. Marines and Army Mom, good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, I actually got a fish today. About an hour ago, I guess. Maybe about an hour ago, maybe less. But a little channel cat. A beautiful little fish, but at least I got one. Missouri. Been through Missouri, but never stopped there. Patrick Statter. Good morning, Patrick. How are you? Welcome aboard. Today I'm using live sunfish on this rod, cut bait on the middle rod, and a chunk of chicken on the other rod. And the chunk of chicken is getting all the action from the small channel cats today. Everything else is dead in the water. Trying to keep up with the chat. Anthony, morning, Daniel. Fishing is fun, but catching is better. You're right about that. Where are you fishing? Michael, I'm in southeast Pennsylvania on the Schuylkill River. If that's what you're asking. I don't know where the flatheads got to. They're in there, they just aren't, you know what? I think it's time to take the water temperature. The water temperature. Water temperature is important. It'll tell you give you a lot of information. Somebody remind me to check that in about 10 minutes. Say, yo, Len, go check that water temperature. But water temperature in this river, unfortunately, has been going up and down the last few weeks. And there goes that rod.
Oh, God.
I'll have to check that in another minute because he really banged it pretty hard. He might have ripped the bait right off. But anyway, the water temperature has been going up and down for probably the last whole month. And the fish just do not like that. They like it to be steady temperature or slowly rising. But when it goes up and then goes down, it turns them off. I don't care what you're fishing for. Stuff like that really affects like bass and things, but it's definitely affecting the river fishing. Let's see, how are you today? No, your brother, the Fisherman's Lodge. Hey, I'm fine. I hope you guys are at the Fisherman's Lodge. Look like a great way to spend the morning. Yep, it is. Patrick, let's see, you're from northeast Pennsylvania, Pike and Wayne County. Yep, familiar with there. Been up to Wampolpack a few times, and with some of them other lakes up there. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank, but a lot of good ice fishing up that way. Little guys can't get their mouth around. Oh yeah, they can. They get it in there. Yeah, I was thinking Peck's Pond up there in northeast PA. What's that other one I'm thinking of? Yeah, can't think of it. Not too far from Peck's Pond. What is it? I hiked in one day years ago. I hiked into Egypt Lake and what's that other lake back that way? Oh, can't think of it right now. Bruce Lake, yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Bruce Lake. Hiked in there. You park on the road and you hike in. It's, I don't know, a mile or so in. Took the belly boats back there one day years ago and had a little fun. Let's talk about how soft-shelled tacos are much better than hard. I don't know. How about goodbye? How about goodbye to you? You talking New York? No, actually I was talking northeast Pennsylvania. Trying to catch up here. Yeah, Patrick, sometimes you just gotta shut the door on them. Well, I guess I better check that bait because he hit it pretty hard. All right, we'll put a fresh piece on and no doubt we'll have another hit pretty quick. People are sick, you know that? They're sick. Sick, sick, sick. Still got 3 or 4 pieces of chicken left. Should be okay for a little while. All right, we're good to go again. Shouldn't take long. All right, what'd I miss? Marines and Army Mom, I see you're at it. Whatever that was about, thank you for taking care of it. Me and family fished from Ontario to Chesapeake and did everything from clamming, mussels, and boy, that sounds like a nice trip, Patrick. Good for you. Good area on east side of Pennsylvania, not far from a good hunter fish. I haven't seen much wildlife this morning. It's strange. I usually see deer on the other side of the river. I usually see a mink or otter or muskrat or something in the river. Not much. Boy, I don't know how to pronounce that name, but good morning to you too. Yep, it's a beautiful day. Australia. GCB, something. Anyway, Australia. Good morning, Australia. Welcome in. Good to see you stop by. You're looking at the Schuylkill River in southeast Pennsylvania. Recovering. Recovering? What's happening? You ought to get some kind of other name there. Or at least add something to that. Anyway, good to see you again. I know you stopped by the other day. What's the target species? Catfish. Trying to play with a couple catfish, flatheads or channel cats. Got 3 different baits on. The first rod's got a live sunfish. Middle rod's got a cut bait. And the end rod there's got a piece of chicken on it. And that's been getting all the action. That's been getting banged around by the small channel cats this morning. Fingers crossed for a good channel. I got a small one a while ago, probably an hour or so ago. He wasn't big, but he was a beautiful Beautiful little channel cat. He was probably 12, 13, 14 inches. But a very, very pretty fish. If y'all can hear that buzzing in the background, that's my aerator in my live bait bucket. Anyway, we got a heck of a nice day on the river. Anything biting. Eric, like I just said, I got about an hour or so ago, I did get a small channel cat. And they have been biting, but I haven't been catching them all. The live sunfish and the cutface not getting any action, but the chunk of chicken that's on the end rod, that gets all the bites. Good luck to you, sir. Got a heading to my cancer doctor. Yeah, well, good luck with that, Patrick. Thanks for stopping by. I hope things get better for you. Come on, fish, let's get another one. I don't think I threw that chicken out far enough. I think I'll pull that in and get it back out. Well, it came off the hook anyway. I don't think I had a bite. I don't remember seeing a bite. But it came off the hook. I'm gonna have to start tying that chicken on. Yeah. Still a little cool here on the shady side of the river. But we don't have any wind, so it's not too bad. See that? It's getting a bite already. The one I just put in. Them darn small channel cats. Okay. Let's see. Check the temperature. Oh, very good. Thank you. Yep, I'd have forgot all about it. Okay, the official water temperature is 61 degrees. And that's not real good for this time of year. It ought to be up in the 70s. And that's what's wrong with the fishing right now. The water temperature's it's got to get up in the 60s, up in the high 60s or 70s for these fish to start getting hungry again. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. But I'll tell you what, the water temperature has a lot to do with what you're doing, what the fish are doing. And right now they just aren't as active as they would be if the water temperature was up in the 70s. But it'll get there, and the fishing will turn around. What did I say, 61 degrees? That's horrible. Usually by this time of year, it's up in the 70s. Anyway, have you checked the temperature? Yep, I just did. Somebody just reminded me, and Daniel reminded me. I just pulled it at 61 degrees, and I'm bitching about it. It is my excuse. That's my excuse for not catching any for the last 3 weeks. When the water temperature gets up higher in the 70s, we'll be catching fish. So it's just a matter of waiting it out. We've had a cold, wet, windy spring. Fluctuating water temperature, fluctuating water levels. It's just not been the best. What we got is just got to keep trying. But everybody I know that's fishing is having the same situation. No fish, or one or two fish, or small channel cats. But it's just nice to be out here along the river, enjoying it and chatting with you folks. Let's see. Azima. I've seen that name before. Good morning. I think it's coffee time. It's almost snack time too. I bet nobody can guess what I'm going to have for a snack. And I know what somebody's going to say. Come on, fish, wake up. Throw enough bait out there, something's going to hit it. George Hen, good morning. Yeah, it's supposed to be a scorcher today and tomorrow. Today up in the high 80s, tomorrow in the 90s. We need some hot weather to get this water temperature up. You get the water temperature up, the fish start moving around and they start getting hungrier. I just got here and it's tasty cake apple pie time. George, I'm gonna, you caught Skeeter, let's see, Skeeter caught 5 and another turtle. I heard about the turtle. Lazar X, I did get a small channel catfish a while ago, probably a little more than an hour ago. But Skeeter caught 5. Oh, that's pretty good. The apple pie thing, no, not having apple pie today. I fooled you. I'm having some store-bought chocolate chip cookies. I skipped the apple pie today. I skipped it on purpose just to mess you up, George. Jeff Crumpler, you've been catching big bluegills. Yeah, we got carp jumping out here. I don't have my carp bait with me today, though. Caught a carp yesterday, but it wasn't live. I was fishing one of the local lakes and got a carp that was about 11 and a half pounds, give or take. The guy fishing with me, Tom, he got one that was close to 14 or 15. So we had a pretty good day. How many did you catch today? Tanaka, that's a pretty easy one to answer, just one. But at least it's one. At least I can say one. Jeff, good morning. welcome in. "11 days until season open." What's opening in 11 days, Lazar? I guess you might be talking about bass, huh? I think bass season opens in 11 days. That sounds about right. Daniel, let's see. This is nice because it's been storming. Yeah, I've heard about the weather in South Florida. It's you guys had some storms. Matter of fact, some of that weather was on the news last night. Carp bass at the lake in my town. Lazar. Anyway, where are you from? Where are you? Not necessarily your town, but what state are you from? Carp are always open. Bass season, I think, opens up around here a week or two. I don't follow it much because I do fish for them, but I don't keep them, so no big deal. Montenegro, oh my gosh. Yep, it is the other side of the world. But it always amazes me what the people that drop in here from all over the world. Montenegro, that's the first time I've had anybody come in from there, I think. Come on, fish, what the heck? Can't believe nothing's playing with that cut bait or live bait. Unbelievable. I better get my battery charger out because this one's starting to get low. I carry 3 different chargers with me. You never know when you're going to need a charge. This solar charger is probably my favorite, although it doesn't last as long as I'd like it to. So we'll get this hooked up. Just bear with me a minute, folks. I gotta take care of this situation. All right. Can we plug you in here? Hang on. This is a delicate operation. Just wait a minute. All right, giving me an opportunity to show you around a little bit. That's the river. That's the Schuylkill River Trail. And this is the cliff up in back of me. That's 300 feet up. So this is my view of the river as I see it. See, the sun's hitting the other side, but it's not going to hit here for a while yet because right in back of me is a... wait a minute. Right in back of me is a 300-foot cliff that goes straight up in back of me. So that's going to keep the sun make some adjustments here. Yeah. All right. Anyway, there you go. You make crappie jigs? That's good. Do you make them and sell them, or do you just make them for yourself? Come on, fish, let's get another one. The anodium, do you sell your crappie jigs or just make them? Let's see. What makes a good crappie jig? That's a good question. Because you never know what color they're going to be wanting or how big they're going to be wanting it. So you got to be ready for whatever. You make them and you sell them. You sell them in stores, or do you sell them on like eBay, or how do you get the customers? In the store. A little more specific, is it a store that you own, or is it a local sporting goods store that lets you display them there, or what's going on? In what state is the store? That's a good question. Tell me more about the store. What's the name of your crappie jigs? Come on, let's have some information. You asked for it, now I'm going to pressure you. Chicken rod, oh, chicken rod? Yeah, I'll bet it did. Okay, thanks for letting me know. I'll keep an eye on her. Obviously, you can see that pretty good. I don't have much chicken left. I think I got 2 pieces. If I had more of that, I'd put it on every rod, because that's about the only thing that's getting any attention. I might just put it on the middle rod for the heck of it. All right, come on, let's see here. Let's see, that chicken and rod bounce, I'm gonna get them. Minnow dunkers, hello, good morning. Glad to see you come in. We got a beautiful view, but not much else. One small channel cat quite a while ago. Other than that, they've been stealing my bait. I got a live sunfish on this rod, a cut bait on the middle rod, and a chunk of chicken on the end rod, but that's the only one getting any action. Haven't fished for catfish in years. Circle hooks are definitely the way to go. I use all circle hooks and they never fail. No matter what you catch, that circle hook is always right in the corner of their mouth. Makes it easy to get them out. There we go. I think I will put, I'll put chicken on this one right here. Take the live bait off because that's not happening. And maybe we'll get something else. I'll put more chicken on. Let's see, what am I missing? I want to see the live bait rod. Yeah, I would love to see the live bait rod get hit. But it's been in there for a couple hours and it ain't doing nothing. That's what I want to hear. I still have a chance next time to make it back to the States. Good morning from Tennessee. Steve, good morning. Got a small channel cat a while ago, but that's been about it. How wide's the river? Chris, in this spot, it's on. I could probably throw a stone across it. It's probably 100 yards. But this is one of the narrowest areas. You go all the way down to the dam.
Yeah, to the road.
That's a good walk, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Has your catch anything yet?
Just one small one, that's all. Yeah. I do try, when I'm fishing here, not all the way to the middle, but probably a good third of the way across. Because that's where the channel is. But the river's got some current in it today, more than what I like, and it's really pulling on the rods. But we are going to, unfortunately, I'm going to disappoint you. I'm going to pull the live bait rod in and put a piece of chicken on it in hopes of getting a little bit more action. See? Oh yeah. This fish don't know it, but it's his lucky day. Goodbye, fish. Thanks for trying. All right, let's get a piece of chicken. I think I got this piece of chicken left and one more. So hopefully we'll get some. Ah, yes. And of course, as a last resort, I do have some chicken liver with me. If I have to do that, I will. All right, so now we got chicken on this one and chicken on the end one and a cut bait in the middle. Let's see, Googled Lee shop, but didn't see it. Let's say I'm jealous of the terrible weather. Don't know who you're talking to there, GC. What part of Tennessee? I'm in Danbridge. Okay. Tazzy Devils in. Ocean View. We're fishing for catfish, Ocean View. Channel cats are flatheads, but the only thing hitting is the small channel cats. They keep robbing my bait. Longview, Texas. Where I am, it has been raining for the last 7 weeks. Well, for the last probably 4 or 5 weeks, it's been rainy. It hasn't been raining steady, but it's been rainy, it's been cold, it's been windy up here in southeast Pennsylvania. But we're finally heading into a stretch of more summer-like weather. Finally. I know it's been raining out Tennessee and Missouri. Down that way, they've had a lot of problems and floods the last couple days. It's always something. No matter where you live, it's always something. Earthquakes, floods, fires. Always something going on. Deanna Lee, I don't know if you're talking to me or not, crappie jigs, but yeah, I got crappie jigs. I got good ones too. Some of them are crappy, some of them are good. It's a pun. That was a pun. It's been great for our crops, but terrible for fishing. Yeah. Biggest problem we got here is the up and down, the fluctuating water temperature, as well as the water levels. Just let chicken in plastic bag about it. What? Ah, come on, fish. I'm gonna get desperate here and put the chicken liver on. My shop's in Longview, Texas. Better for catfish when bait is smelly. Yes, it is. Smelly bait, the smellier, the better. Matter of fact, I had some at home last couple weeks, well, week or two ago, and I had it out of the freezer, and the wife started complaining about the stink of it, so I knew it was ready to go, ready for fishing. That's one way I can tell when it's ripe. I can't smell it myself. I don't have a sense of smell, believe it or not. Let's see, he's in Pennsylvania. Yeah, I'm not going to Texas to buy the jigs. You ought to sell them online, sell them on eBay. Since the cut bait isn't getting bites, you should give the liver. You're right about that, Chris. I probably will do exactly that. The cheese dip bait. I've never used the cheese dip bait. But I think you're right about putting the liver on there, Chris. You almost got me talked into it. Oh, here's a bite on this rod right here. Hopefully he won't pull it off. Unfortunately, the chicken gets soft in the water, and it comes off pretty easy once they start pulling on it. Come on. Gotta let him have it. These small channel cats, they get yanking on the chicken and they end up pulling it off the hook. But okay, I'm gonna put some. Good day, Mr. Len. Nicotero, I guess. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but yeah, thank you. Let's see, Ken Reed, hi. Thanks for stopping by. Chicken gizzards. Chicken gizzards might be. Yeah, I've heard that too, Chris, and I heard that not too long ago from somebody, and I forgot about it. Something to use chicken breast. Yeah. All right, I'm going to pull that middle rod in, which got the cut bait on. I'm going to put chicken liver on it. This rod here is still getting hit. But I know he's just yanking on the chicken instead of taking it. All right. All right, I'm going to play around with chicken liver for a few minutes. Much as I hate to. Yep, as much as I hate to do this, I'm going to do it. I hate this. All right, let's see what I got here. There's a nice slab of it. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah. Almost got it. Yuck. God, I hate that. See, I put that chicken liver on the hook, and I don't know if you guys know, but this is called Mike's Magic String. And then you wrap that around the chicken liver, around the hook. You don't have to tie a knot, you just pull it. You kind of wrap it around and then pull it. And then it tightens itself up. And it does help hold the chicken liver on a bit. So here we go. All you chicken liver fans. See how that goes. Now I'm going to check the bait on this because we had that pretty good hit on this one. I can feel the bait is totally off it. Carper's starting to jump here and there. I'm going to put my last piece of chicken on this one. Shouldn't be too long before that chicken liver gets a whack. Shouldn't be too long. All right, here goes my last chunk of chicken. Okay, folks, the weight is on. There it goes. That didn't take long, did it? Come on, fish. And small little channel cats are banging the heck out of that chicken. Well, that was kind of exciting anyway. Get it? Yep, I tried. Oh yeah, that's where I wonder. I'm waiting for that middle rod to go. That's got the liver on. That shouldn't take long at all. What kind of fish swimming here? Oh, we got catfish, we got bass, we got muskies, we got... The farther down river you go, then you get into walleyes and stripers and all kinds of good stuff. Up this way, it's mostly catfish and bass. And carp. Lots of carp. Let's see. Sub you. Nice to meet you. Well, he was biting there pretty good, but he probably ripped the bait off. Can't believe that chicken liver didn't get hit yet. I would have bet money on that. Whew. Bluegill, smallmouth, largemouth, bacon. Yes, all them. All of those fish. Well, this one's a bit tangled up, so let me straighten it out. Can't believe it didn't hit that liver. What the heck's going on here? Holy mackerel. That's what the current does. It twists everything all up. What a freaking mess. All right, we got that undone. Cannot believe that chicken liver didn't get hit yet. That's unbelievable. So now, my only choice is more cut bait. There goes the chicken liver. Did y'all see that? Wham. Take it. Come on, you can do better than that. Come on, pull it. little catfish. They're just yanking on it. Anyway, let me get started here with something else. All right, we're going to take this guy and we're going to cut him. And we're going to have cut bait. And now we have cut bait. So there's some fresh cut bait. All right, let me check this chicken here. It's probably off. Yeah. I'll put some cut bait on this one too. Then we'll check the liver. And of course the liver's all gone. Now what? Oh, I would love one of those cut baits to get a big old flathead. That would be so nice. What am I going to do now, folks? I don't know. More chicken liver? Maybe. Maybe. I guess that's my only thing I can do is more chicken liver. Yes. If something takes a cut bait, I know it'll probably be a flathead. So. Big bait, big fish. Just not many of them, that's all. All right, I'm not gonna be able to catch up with the chat here. So when I'm putting this liver on, just talk amongst yourselves. I hate liver. Oh my God, this is horrible. Yeah, let's see if I can get a good piece here. There's a nice chunk. There's a nice chunk of the liver. Yeah. Put it on the hook and it just rips right off. Yeah. Oh well, here we go. Come on, chicken liver. What a total freaking mess. We'll get her. Okay. Okay, chicken liver's on. Yeah, it shouldn't take long. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get lucky, but I'm done messing with the chicken liver, folks. That's the end of that. If I don't catch nothing on that, that's the end of it. I'm done messing with that crap. Enough of that. Enough of that crap. Let's see. Watch that middle rod. That'll get a hit first. Maybe I'll have coffee and my snack. Maybe that'll change my luck. Okay, let's see. How long have you been out there fishing? Sean, let's see, it's 8:15. I've been out here since about 6 o'clock, so a little more than 2 hours. I have been messing around with my bait and stuff, so I might have missed a whole bunch of other questions. Started about 6 o'clock. Let's see, I'm trying to catch up here. Daniel Fitzgerald. Hey, thanks for being here, Daniel. Appreciate it. Juice World. Juice World, what's up, Lynn? Been on my fishing trip in North Carolina. I hope you've been having some luck in North Carolina. The only thing I got here today was a small channel catfish. But better than nothing. Showing just that one small channel catfish. Juice, how'd you do? What'd you catch? Having my store-bought chocolate chip cookies and a little bit of coffee, and about the time I pour the coffee is about the time that middle rod's gonna get whacked. Going to get whacked. Let's see here. For anybody that traps their own minnows, what bait do you guys use? Better than none, probably better. Walleye, sunfish. It's got I don't. Bread, yep. Little chunks of bread, throw it in there. I went last night, my own buddy, go once a week to pay. Like we both caught one, okay. 15-pound blue, huh? That's a nice one. Haven't been fishing since my fishing buddy passed away. I'll tell you what, MRP, AKA, I have the same situation. My fishing buddy passed away last November. It is tough. You just got to get out there and you catch a few fish for your buddy. And I watch a lot of the old videos that I have of him and I. We did a lot of fishing, a lot of bass fishing and stuff. It's a tough loss. But you got to get out there and catch a fish for your buddy. That's all you can do. Every once in a while you take a cast and you say, "This is for you, buddy." And you cast out there. But it is tough to lose them. some of my fishing videos. If you go on my channel, you'll see yeah, wait a minute. Some of my videos have my buddy in. His name's Dennis, and he was quite a good fishing partner. He had a nice boat, but I still go back and watch some of those videos. Yep, I know about the secret fishing spots and not being the same. Believe me, I know what you're talking about.
Fishing should be getting better now that the water is down.
It should be, but it's not. Yeah, but you gotta get back out there. Bells. I got bells. I don't use the bells. Yeah, it is good to have the videos to go back and look at occasionally. They were some fun times. But you got to keep going. Don't give up fishing there. You got to get out there and fish. That's kind of what got me started with catfishing a lot, because me and Dennis, we did a lot of bass fishing and muskie fishing and all that kind of stuff. And when he passed away, those days are gone, and I think I just like sitting along the river now and enjoying it. Yeah, he's on a lot of my videos on my channel. He's on a lot of them. Funny guy. He was a funny guy. Can't believe nothing's hit that chicken liver yet. What river is it? This is the Schuylkill River in southeast Pennsylvania. I'm about 25 miles upstream from Philadelphia. Now I got a whole bunch of crap coming floating down right in front of me. Hopefully it won't hit my lines. I think my lines are out far enough to miss it. Anyway. Try Egypt fishes. Well, I don't know what that is. Let's see. I'm near Washington, Pennsylvania. I'm not sure where Washington is. Our spots are mostly on the Youghaogany River. Yeah, never been there. That's okay, MP. I feel for you, man. I know what you're going through. Eventually you'll get out there and do it. Yeah, all feelsy, all right. Hello from Santa Steve from Columbia. How you doing?
Hey, morning.
Let's see. Muddy Mud Dog, good morning. Hope all is well. All is well. You got a sister in Westchester. That's not too far from here at all. That might be 15 miles or so. The nearest town to where I'm at is Phoenixville. Yeah, getting all. I don't know why my eyes are watery, but they are. Yeah, let's see. She works in Philly, yeah. Chrissy, wake up. I don't like to. Chrissy, wake up. What? Juice World, I don't know what you're talking about. Come on, fish. They haven't found that liver yet. That's hard to believe. But I'll tell you what, these cookies are good. Nothing wants to cut bait, nothing wants to liver. What is one to do? Yeah, Sean, you're exactly right. The next fish I catch will be for him. Come on, fish. Hit the liver, come on. Oh boy. Marines and Army Mom, whatever you took care of there, I appreciate it. All right, shake it off. We'll get there. Come on, fish. Hello. Okay. Oh boy. Yep, but we gotta move on here, Sean. Whew. Move on, get past it. Here comes a snake up through the water here. You probably can't see him, but coming right up along the shore. Can you see him? Can you see him wiggling there in the water? Right up along the shore there. Right near that stick that's in the water. Now he's just sitting there. Here he comes. Can you see him? He's coming up to see me. Come on, fish. It's taking him so long to find that liver. That snake is right here now, right? Almost right in front of me. And he's into the rocks. Little water snake. A little water snake. Oh, good. I'm glad you were able to see him. Stop blocking people who don't deserve it. The Fisherman's Lodge. I don't know what you're talking about there, but if they're doing something that we don't want, I try to keep a look at see what's going on, but okay, well, be careful with the wrench there if you got it. Make sure you're not overreacting to something. That snake is right here in front of me. Unless it's something definitely that we don't want, I like to give people at least a second chance and see what goes on. Yeah, some people don't know how to use it. Once in a while you make a mistake with it, that's understandable. But, so if Sean gets back in here, tell him you apologize. Let's see here what we're doing here. What did Sean do? Juice World, I don't know what you're doing. Well, you thought he said something bad. That don't get it, because he either did or didn't. I can determine if they say something bad or not. You don't have to jump on them. Marines and Army Mom does a pretty good job with this, but don't get carried away with it. Okay, Sean, if you're back here, somebody bumped you there a little bit by mistake. I'll apologize for that and for the person that did it. Yeah, I am catfishing, but they're not playing. Got cut bait and liver on. Even the liver's getting no action. The liver's on the middle rod, the cut bait's on the two rods on the end. Hey, what time is it? Almost 8:30. Well, now what happened? How you doing? What did Jim H do? I missed it. Oh man, remove a comment first unless it's absolutely deserved to be hidden. Yep. I'd like to be able to take a look at things before you remove them. How's your weather looking for the weekend? Yeah, George, we're looking. They're looking. They're saying about I think Friday or Saturday showers, but nothing terrible. Come on, fish. Ah, boy. 88 later this week. Yeah, we're going up in the 80s today and then probably 90 tomorrow. Sean, we know you didn't do anything. Somebody just made a mistake. Unfortunately, that happens. Somebody thought you did something. Ah. I think the wrench is mainly for, I think it basically helps you go in and see other people's channels. When you click on their name, one of your options is to view their channel. I don't think you can view the channel unless you have a wrench. That's the main reason that I give the wrenches out, so you can all connect with each other. But if I have to start taking them away, I will. Standard mods can hide people too. Yeah, no standard mods, any kind of mod. I have a channel, can you give me a wrench? Nope. No, I'm not going to give them out right away. After I see you a couple times, maybe. Nope. That was our usual walking off point. Oh, it's a shallow. Caught some monsters at Ohio. Yeah. Fishy, fishy on the brook. Come and get on this hook. Yes. Not even a bite on the liver. That's terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible. When they aren't biting the liver, you know something's wrong. All right. Matthias, thanks for your understanding. I appreciate you understanding that. I got plenty of people on here with wrenches. But after I see you a couple times and you've proven yourself to be a normal person, maybe I'll do it. I know of a person that has been known to be a rogue mod. Yeah, they're out there. That's the best time to have your poles out whenever it's raining. Yeah, when it's rainy or overcast and threatening, that's the best time to be fishing. I love fishing in the rain. Normal is important, yeah. We're looking for normal people. Well, a few good men and women. Ah, geez. I'm not a rogue mod, I know who they are. I think I'm quite normal, a bit crazy. Well, that's what I like. Somebody that's normal but a bit crazy. Just hang in there, David M. It is nice out. Tazzy Devil, when you email me, I will tell you who that rogue mod is. They're gonna get on and they're gonna do it. So, like I say, eventually you catch them and eventually I'll take them off. Come on, fish, don't leave me hanging like this. It's been a long time since I had a big old flathead spin one of these reels. It's okay, I will expose you. What state and what lake? First of all, let's see, it's Pennsylvania. I'm in southeast Pennsylvania. It's not a lake, it's the Schuylkill River. Wow, really bad. Wow, really 985S. Michigan. What part of Michigan are you in? I'm kind of familiar with Michigan. I've been fishing on Lake St. Clair a bit. Malcolm County, yep, okay.
Good luck with your catching today.
Thanks. Yeah, I have relatives that live in New Baltimore, Michigan. That's in, I don't know what county it is. Is that Clinton County? I don't know. Did they ever get some fat perch from here? No, no perch. Mr. Rude, my man. Matthias Cruz, have you ever caught a summon? Don't know what that is. Don't know what a summon is. Yeah, been there. Fished off the pier in New Baltimore. What's that pier there? What's that pier that goes out? That fishing pier that goes out into Lake St. Clair. Can't remember it right now. Oh, salmon. Yeah, you're probably right. No, yeah, I've caught salmon. Steelhead and salmon. How you doing? Picking up junk, are you?
Yeah, what I find is pretty clean around here.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I didn't see anything bad.
You tying any of these snakeheads over here?
Haven't caught one yet, but I know they're in here.
I just caught a monster downstream the other day. My grandson would love to have one.
Yeah, I've been trying to get one for years.
They tell me they're catching them on like jig head lures.
That could be.
Which would be great. I'm tired of fishing for catfish and using chicken livers and stuff.
Yeah, I use liver, I use chicken, I use cut bait. Yeah, where did I see that before?
That was in Facebook.
That's a nice one, yeah, that's where I saw on Facebook.
And a guy called me up yesterday or the day before and says, oh yeah, I helped land that thing.
Yeah.
He says, can I go bow fishing down there? And I said, as far as I know, if you got a legal license, you're good to go bow fishing down there.
You can do it, yep.
I said, we're not going to bother you. And he was going to be there yesterday morning at 6:30, and I showed up about 7. Nobody there, but I see a big old skid mark all the way down a slippery bank into the river. So I'm wondering if he took a header and called it a day.
Where's that at?
Right there where the Perkioven Creek runs into the
Oh, yeah,
Schuylkill.
right there. It is slippery right there, right
It
at the
is.
mouth, yep.
Years
But
ago,
that's-
some guy stopped and carved the staircase out of that mud, and it was pretty
Yeah.
good till the next flood came along.
There is a lot of snakeheads right there in the Perky in that area.
Well, this
Yeah.
guy told me, he says, I caught 15 the other day. I
Wow,
said, get out of here.
that's a lot.
Yeah, he wants to rid the river of them. He's worried about them getting upstream and taking care of all the other stuff. he
It's
wishes he
too
was
too
doing.
late to worry about them.
Well, that might be the thing. I
They're
haven't
everywhere.
caught any bass here this year.
No.
And I always counted on that, but I haven't been out much either.
Yeah, you're not going to get rid of the snakeheads. They're here to stay.
I found a nice rod this morning, a 6-foot single piece one, and it's missing one of the eyelets
Oh.
up there. So I guess that's why they threw it away.
Yeah, well, you can fix that.
That's what I'm guessing. You could probably replace
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That looks like a nice one.
Hmm.
I brought my little grandson out here a couple times. I got to try to find a place that we can stand because he's a bundle of nervous energy. He'll be in the damn water on me all the time.
Yeah.
I'll have to try for some of them snake heads one of these days. I go down by myself and feel it out first before I take
Yeah.
it there.
Well, just up the mouth in the Perky, there's a dam there. The heck's the name of the dam? I forget, but that's where I see a lot of the snakeheads, right up at the dam.
Right there in the park?
Yeah.
In Lower Perk?
Yep.
Because when I moved into this area,
That's
28,
Weatherall's
29
dam.
years ago, there was another dam downstream
Yep.
from that one.
That was Goodrich Dam. They took that one out.
And I was confused because I said, I remember I used to come upstream with my boat.
Uh-huh.
I would turn up there and you could only go so far and there
Right.
it was blocking you.
Yeah.
I said, I can't imagine any other intersection I'd be thinking of. It had to have been this. And I finally ran into somebody who remembered it. He goes, oh yeah, they took that one apart.
They took it out because a couple people went over it in a boat and drowned it. And,
Right, father and son.
Yeah, because, they were stupid. But,
Well,
so they took the dam out. That was a
Before that-
good fishing area.
before that paved trail was in there, I remember walking down a little dirt path there, and there was a really nice house sitting off in the woods, and I'm guessing it had to have been right around where that sewer treatment plant is.
Probably so,
Because
yeah.
I came upon it, I go, man, this is a really great layout, and there was no visible road leading to it. It was totally overgrown.
Yeah.
The kids hadn't been in there, so it wasn't burned up or painted up or
Yeah.
anything. And it's long gone now.
Yeah,
Probably a foundation sitting
I
back
fished
here.
that area when I was a kid quite often.
Yeah.
I lived right there on the river for a while. Yeah, those days are gone. But yeah, that was Goodrich Dam.
Well, good luck to you.
See you later.
I'll come back, maybe you're landing one.
Yep. Good picking. Oh yeah. All right, I've been talking to one of the guys walking around here picking up trash, so I've missed everything. Let's see, Bob and Doreen, good morning to you too. Got one small channel cat this morning. Other than that, nothing. Let's see here. Exactly did that happen? I can't even get a bite on the chicken liver now. That's really bad. Waikiki Hornet, I'm fishing for catfish. Welcome in, glad to see you. Glad you stopped by. Unfortunately, the catfish aren't cooperating much. Live in Western PA, 21 miles north of Maryland. Hey George, that's awesome, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Can't believe they aren't hitting that chicken liver. I cannot believe it. I'm in Washington, PA, from Bell Vernon and Mon Valley area. You ever fish Ohio? If you're talking to me, Rare Beagle, no. It has nothing to do with me, but I think it's that people can't grow up. Yeah, AJ. I gotta check that chicken liver. That should have been hit by now. Yeah, the liver was still on there. I just repositioned it on the hook. That's strange because that usually gets hit almost as soon as you throw it in there. Let's see, you guys are talking amongst yourself. That's great. Appreciate that. If I can't follow the chat, at least y'all are taking care of things. Come on, fish. Let's see. Now, what are we talking about? Well, one, as I said, I've been accused of blah, blah, blah. Have you ever been in Norway? If you're talking to me, no. The chat's moving too fast for me to keep up with it. Oh, my God. Let's see. Bouncer Slab in Real Nature. Hello. I've seen your name before. Let's see what else. Man, I love you all, but some people are making channels. Yeah, well, there's always going to be little problems. Don't worry about it. Where's the fish whistle? I don't know. I see a few. Yeah, I see a lot of familiar names. 72 people in here. There's got to be somebody. There's 67 now. Bouncer in Real Nature. I've seen that name around a bit. There you are, you're set up. Bouncer. I just gave you a wrench. Use it wisely. Or don't use it, but whatever. Pretty well organized? That's got to be a habit you learned long ago. Monster bucket's called beef liver. Thank you for the superhero, whatever that means. Come on, fish. Sit here for 3 hours and catch one little channel cat? That's not fair to you folks. I should be catching a fish every 10 minutes. That's not the way it works, sorry. Not the way it works. Let's see, Mrs. Scooter, what's going on? Tell Mr. Scooter hello. Bouncing your superhero. Da-da-da-da. The all-powerful blue jacket, yeah. Come on, fish. Got cut bait on 2 rods and chicken liver on the other and nothing. If the weather keeps getting as nice as it is now, it's going to take about 2 weeks for the river to get right as far as temperature and water level. And then we'll be catching fish again. Right now we just got to get through this crappy stretch of cold water and lousy weather. And that's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, let's see. Laser X, have some micro pellets. Nope, don't have any of them. Hit the screen twice. Come on, where are the jokes? But yeah. Tell me a good fishing joke. How you doing, ladies?
Good, how are you?
Okay. The fish aren't exactly biting good anywhere. Yeah, I know, I've heard that. I wonder why. A geomagnetic storm. It could be it. That's a good excuse, too. A little high tech, but a good excuse. I'll remember that one. Bassmaster Fishing, thanks for checking them out. Appreciate that. And again, I'll remind you, if any of you go to my channel and leave a comment on any one of my videos, we'll see that later. And if you have a channel, then I can check your channel out. If I like your content, I'll subscribe back to you. But that's the only way I can get to see your channel, is that if you leave a comment on mine. Let's see, Justin Hoy. Good morning. Actually, it's getting pretty late. I've been on there since 6 o'clock. I have to leave now. I left a sub. Goodbye. Matthias, thank you. You have a good day. Subscribed. What's your legal name? Not sure what you're talking about there, Sean. Tim, yeah, I got one small channel catfish probably an hour and a half ago. But he was a pretty one. He was a pretty darn catfish. The sun's causing issues everywhere. Volcanic activity and earthquake activity. I don't know. That's a good one. I'll take that, and I'll take that excuse. The fish are confused. I think the main problem I have here in this river is for the last month, it's been cold and windy and rainy, and the water temperature in the river goes up, and then it goes down, then it goes up, down. This morning I took it at 61 degrees. This time of year it ought to be up in the 70s, so the fish they're not dormant, but they're not as lively as they should be. Individual content creators give moderator status to people for their channel, not anywhere else. Okay, thanks. Let's see, blah, 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 blah. Do I see Choscoat? Choscoat, where you at? I see your name there. You must be on here someplace. I missed you coming in. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate that. Darn it, how did I miss you coming in? Oh, there you are. Okay. Now I got you. I see you. Welcome in. Thanks for coming. The fisherman's lodge, blah, 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 blah. What time are you fishing till? Well, as far as I'm concerned, I'm almost out of bait. Let's see, it's 9 o'clock. Probably another... Thanks, dude. Probably another half hour, maybe 45 minutes. Usually I'm off and out of here by 10. And then you all can switch over to any fin. Any fin is possible. Usually comes on about 10 o'clock. I think he's going to be on the river today. I know I heard him say yesterday he's going to be on the river. So this is the river. I don't know where exactly he'll be, but he'll be on about 10. And that is, any fin is possible. If you haven't checked his channel out, check him out. He's a good dude. He has a good channel. He actually catches fish once in a while. Thank you for doing that. Boy, it's going so quick I can't read it. I'm already on any fin, probably. Yeah, Any Fin is he's the guy that actually got me hooked on going live. I ran into him one day a couple months ago and started talking to him about it. He showed me how he gets set up, so I figured I'd try it, but it's a lot of fun. You saw Any Fin catch a fish once? Yeah. I caught a fish once too. Flat water, flat earth. Flat water, flat earth? I don't know, Mike. Yeah, it is. Yep. Oh, come on, fish. Why aren't they hitting that liver? What the heck happened? They were hitting that liver so quick before. There it is. Now this liver's getting hit. See that middle rod bouncing? As soon as I poured my coffee, of course. Something playing with it. We might catch another one. We did get one about an hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours ago. Let's see, it's 9, so that'd be 8, 7. Probably around 7:30. If you go back on the video, it's called a small channel cat, a beautiful channel cat, but a small one. Any Fin as possible is a great channel. Well, you can't have sea level on a ball, that's for sure. All right, getting into science here. A little too deep for me. Bob's like you, kind of my neighbor. Dennis Bigfoot too. Da, 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 da. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you. He's a mod for Any Fin. Yep. Any Fin is going to be on the river. He told me yesterday he's coming to the river today. I'd imagine he's going to be upstream a little bit from me, up where the dock is, or maybe up near the bridge. I know he likes one of those spots for carp. So when I pack up out of here, I'll go up that way and find out where he is. All right, I'm gonna be away from the phone I'm gonna be away from the channel for just a minute. I gotta take care of some business. All right. Anyway, let's see what is going on. Blah 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 blah. Bob will hopefully hit the nail on the head with bait today. Yep. He has a pretty good recipe for pack bait for carp. Seems to work for him. But I would bet he's fishing for carp today because that's about the only thing biting. Let's see, Sean, have a great day. I'm not leaving now. Something about Sean. Okay, have a great day. Oh no, I'm not leaving now. Something about to happen. I don't know what's going on with you. Have you caught any fish today? Food from afar. Yeah, I caught a small channel catfish probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. It was a small fish, but it was a beautiful channel catfish. The Come on, one more fish would be nice. Two of the rods got cut bait on, the middle rod's got chicken liver. But the fish are not cooperating. It's gonna be a week or two until, as long as the weather holds, it's gonna be a week or 2 weeks till things get cracking here on the river. And then once they do, there'll be some good fishing. But the weather has this river pretty out of whack. Food is from my share out and has an awesome channel. What? Food? Oh, okay. Now I got you. Food from afar. What's that? All right, let's see. Come on, fish, give these people something to cheer for. Give them something to cheer about. Water temperature today is 61 degrees. That's horrible. That is absolutely horrible. This time of year, it ought to be at least 10 or 15 degrees warmer. Usually by now there's also, especially on the weekends, there's boats going up and down here with water skiers, and I think that water temperature is keeping them from doing that, as well as there's been a lot of junk floating down the river. I don't think they want to hit it. Let's see, what is this, Wednesday? Tonight, tonight there's a guy that'll be fishing the river probably. Ed Evans might have his boat out tonight fishing for flatheads. I think his channel is Fish On with Ed Evans. But he fishes from like 8 o'clock at night till 8 o'clock in the morning. He fishes all night. And he goes live right from his boat. Let's see here. Global cooling, yes. Easy peasy or e-peasy, whatever. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by from Louisiana. Come on, fish. How about a bite? Let's see. John Anthony, actually over Fayetteville County, blah, 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 blah. Now it's moving too fast. Good luck today. Colton, yeah. I'm just coming by again. Justin, okay. I'm back at the pick a bowl. Hey, strawberries. I've been getting strawberries out of my garden for the last 2 weeks. I go down every day and I pick out a nice bowl of strawberries, wash them up, clean them up, spread a little sugar on them. And my wife we sit there and enjoy it on our deck out back. Really good strawberries this year. Food from afar here in Ireland. I'm trying to keep up with this, folks. Are there any alligators there? No, there's no alligators. This is Pennsylvania, so we don't have alligators. But good question. I like that, Jan. This is southeast Pennsylvania. Name a few facts about Earth, like how fast it spins, how does it go around the sun. Yeah, all you science freaks can do that. Yeah, the strawberries are great. Good year for strawberries. Rhubarb with sugar. I never tried rhubarb with sugar. That's something different. Any tips to get strawberries to flower and berry more? Boy, I don't know. I don't really do too much. I just put the plants in and try to keep fresh dirt. I don't know what happened. Deleted. Hello, how are you?
It's like looking at a mirror.
Yeah,
It's just unfreaking believable.
it's really nice. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yep.
Have a good one.
You too. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, it's good now. I don't know. I got an X up here in the thing. I lost my time. Let's see. What's the best bait for fishing? Depends on what you're fishing for. I'm trying to get this. Hang on. I'm trying. Oh boy. What happened there? I don't know what the heck's going on. Well, I don't know what's going on, folks. I don't got a picture. I don't got nothing. I have no idea what happened. I don't know why my camera's not working. Yeah. Oh my, what's going on here? All right, I don't know what's going on here. I'm going to end this. I'm going to end the live stream. All I have on my phone is a black screen. So, everybody, thanks for coming in today. I appreciate it. If you can hear me. I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know if you can see me. But it's all black. Yeah, it's all black here too. I don't know why. Who knows what happened? I had a phone call come in and and I tried to get rid of that and then everything went south. Anyway, have a good day, folks. Thanks for tuning in today. I wish I could have caught more fish for you, but that's the way it goes. See you next time. Bye.